Stop. Before you scroll past this, you need to hear what Artemis II actually found. NASA called it a test flight, a rehearsal. 4 astronauts orbiting the moon and coming home. Nothing dramatic. Until the raw data came back. This is a story about what that mission revealed, that nobody was supposed to see. Something happened out there that changes not just our plans for the moon, but our understanding of every world in this solar system. And once you hear it, you won't be able to unhear it. Stay with me. What starts as a lunar anomaly builds into something genuinely disturbing by Chapter 6. The pieces only make sense when you see the full picture. The last time humans traveled this far from Earth was 50 years ago. Apollo astronauts went with slide rules. They brought back rocks, data, and questions that never got answered. Artemis II came back with something different. Better eyes, better tools, a deeper understanding of physics. When you return with instruments that didn't exist before, you don't just see the same moon. You see what was always there, but hidden. And what Artemis II saw triggered a conversation inside NASA that still hasn't reached the public. Not in press releases, but it's in the data. And data doesn't lie. Here's what the mission reports won't tell you. As Artemis II entered lunar orbit, sensors picked up unusual thermal signatures. Regions colder or hotter than expected. Patterns that didn't match known geology. At first, instrument error, noise, but then it repeated. Same regions, same anomalies, same impossible consistency. When something repeats in silence, it becomes a signal. What if the moon isn't as inactive as we believed? We'll come back to this signal, because what's generating it connects to the Apollo era in a way that sent chills through the research team. Chapter 6. Keep watching. Your entire life you've been told the moon is dead. No atmosphere, no tectonic movement. Artemis II says otherwise. Subtle temperature shifts, localized energy pulses, faint electromagnetic variations that don't match solar wind or radiation signatures. Not enough to confirm anything, but far too precise to ignore. These signals appear strongest near the exact regions planned for future human landings. That's not random, that's a pattern. And if that pattern is real, the moon isn't just a destination, it's a system we're only now beginning to understand. The lunar South Pole was supposed to be predictable. Frozen water, permanent shadow, stable for billions of years. Predictable until the thermal readings came back. Places where sunlight has never touched the surface are showing temperature fluctuations. If there's change, there's a process. If there's a process, there's a source. So where is the energy coming from? That question is now at the center of a scientific debate that could rewrite how we understand planetary evolution. Here's where it gets genuinely unsettling. During Apollo, astronauts reported unexplained flashes on the lunar horizon, instruments behaving unexpectedly, seismic activity on a world thought to be completely silent. All of it was dismissed. Human error, limited data. But now, Artemis II is detecting patterns that feel familiar. Not identical, but close enough to raise a possibility nobody wants to say directly. What if the Apollo anomalies were early warnings that we didn't know how to read? If that's true, we've been building our return to the moon on assumptions that were never verified. If the moon is geologically active, it doesn't just change a paper. It changes the entire architecture of human expansion into space. Future bases, long-term habitats, astronaut safety protocols, all built on a foundation that may be wrong. If we got the moon wrong, what else have we gotten wrong? Mars, Europa, Enceladus, every world where we plan to send humans or search for life, all of it becomes uncertain. NASA's official communications around Artemis II have been careful. Mission success, crew safety, engineering milestones, but notably silent on anomalous data. That's not a conspiracy. Major discoveries get studied before they're announced. But it does mean we may be waiting for confirmation of something that's already been seen. Artemis II was designed to answer questions. Instead, it returned with deeper ones. The moon is not just a destination anymore. It's a mystery being reopened for the first time in half a century. If the moon, the world we've stared at our entire lives, still holds secrets this profound, what is waiting for us in the dark, in the places we haven't looked yet? That answer is coming, and when it does, this video is where it started. The universe doesn't hand over its secrets. It leaves fragments, signals buried in noise. On Orbital Vistas, we look. If this changed the way you see the moon, you already know why this channel exists. Subscribe, turn on notifications, stay close, because the next discovery might be the one that changes everything again.